Hello, hello, and welcome back to Minotaur Hotel. We're still hanging out with this lad, you know. The Minotaur lets out a long, beleaguered sigh, but his smile remains light and playful while he sits up.
Very well, Mr. Josh. I suppose you did win our contest.
You're right, and don't you forget it. And now he laughs, full-throated and hearty.
Now only that I shall always consider you my king and lord and master, if only in my mind, in fact.
He perks up, as though struck with a sudden bolt of inspiration.
In my youth, when I was still a prince, I used to, weave crowns. If you wish to be my equal, in name is so great, then my prince you will be, and I will crown you as such.
I look down to his, large, strong, clumsy, gentle hands. You used to weave crowns? I wish I could have been there to see it. I bet little Asterion looked adorable with a flower crown perched between his horns. But I don't exactly see much of anything you can weave around here, and didn't you tell me you weren't all that good with fine movements nowadays?
I will admit that I would likely be more difficult now than when I was young. And indeed, we have no material on hand. Rest assured, were we up in the garden, I'd do my best to weave you a crown of, affidels, fit for Lord Hades himself.
One of his eyes, slips closed in a wink.
Luckily, with a mere hum of a song, the hotel shall provide.
With a mere hum of a song, so it comes to be. When the world drifts back into focus, Asterion is holding something in his hand, a laurel wreath crown made out of paper?
The very same used in the contract, physically indestructible. It shall hold its shape for all time, unless revoked, which I sincerely doubt will ever come to pass.
This
is my contract with you, Mr. Josh. A crown made of paper, signed and made binding by our own hands, built out of paper, but made to last longer than any kingly crown of gold and diamonds. Never in all of mankind's history has there been a crown like this, nor a lord like you. So here, my fellow prince, please accept my gift. But make no mistake, I will call you, whatever my heart desires.
As he lays the crown atop your head, you look right up into his starry eyes. I suppose I can live with that. Okay. After a long day spent exploring... Oh, that's a little loud in the levels. Just a little bit. There we go. After a long day spent exploring underground, you and Asterion rise back up to the hotel proper to check in on everyone. Mr. Josh, Asterion, I've been looking all over for the both of you. Where the hell have you two been?
Mr. Josh and I were exploring downstairs. We had an errand to run, and I wanted to show him some of the hotel's secrets.
The secrets, huh? Sure, I get you. You don't gotta make shit up if you want an excuse for some alone time, though. So y'all have fun exploring downstairs, then. You're so unimaginative, Luke. Really, there's no end to the disappointment you bring me. But if you must know, Asterion and I walked down a long, dark corridor together. It was hard seeing even a foot ahead. I had no choice but to hold Asterion's tail for guidance.
Just how elephants do it.
And that's not even the best part. We explored the oldest part of the hotel, and let me tell you, it's not for the faint of heart. Space is all sorts of freaky down there. A room will be completely different depending on what door you walk into it from. And sometimes if you turn around, nothing will look like you remembered.
But it's cozy, don't you think? And it's great for playing hide and seek and chasing each other all around.
Oh yeah, and that's exactly what we did. After you told me lies about the old masters.
A lie here and there does no harm. Surely the hotel's greatest master understands that.
But I can accept it. But there will be rebelling. But you have been rebelling against me in bigger ways. You see, Luke, after lending me a merry chase, he challenged me to a wrestling match, but I showed him who's the boss around here. Oh yeah, we were just spending a nice day together, none of that funny business you were implying with that rude comment of yours.
Yeah. Hell, my old drill sergeant used to say only steers and queers come from Texas. Looks like we got both in abundance here too.
He tips he tips you a sloppy wink.
Seems I'm in good company after all. Excuse me.
And there you go, being rude again. Why must you always make things so sexual? We're just two great buddies, for goodness sake. You know, attitudes like yours are the reason why men nowadays can't be good friends without people saying weird things behind their back. A man can't even hold his bro's hand and wrestle in peace these days, I fucking swear.
Wait, brothers can't hold hands in the 21st century? That's so sad.
It's so sad, Luke.
I used to hold my brother's hand all the time, and my sister's too. What's wrong with it?
Yeah, Luke, what's wrong with that?
You guys are horrible. Here I'm thinking it's time to break out my Sunday best for y'all, and you start ganging up on me like that. But, hey, does that mean you're still single, Mr. Josh? Oh, stop it. Don't bother Mr. Josh with those jokes of yours.
Luke lets out a giddy slip, and but it lasts only for the blink of an eye.
Okay, you two win. I'll behave, but just because I like you guys so much. But for real this time, what were y'all doing down there? Did you really spend all day being silly together?
Far from it. We had an important hotel-related mission. Our future as an establishment was hanging in the balance.
Yes, realism. This goal was crucial for the prosperity of this place.
Necessary beyond comparison.
Absolutely. Indispensable. Okay, just spill it out already. We were trying to fix the hotel's translation so that it would work on computers. I can finally read books and recipes I've been saving.
Yes, Luke, Asterion needs his poetry. It was imperative the situation be resolved, no expense spared.
Essential. A Minotaur,
prerequisite?
For our future.
Fundamental for our well-being.
God damn it, you're doing it again.
Okay, we'll stop this time.
The task was the essence. Motherfucker, I swear I'll...
Lucas, do not let yourself get distracted now. We can discuss a matter of great importance. We are discussing a matter, okay? Now speak, And tell me no lie, did you notice any changes in the translation while we were gone?
Nah, didn't notice anything funny except for...
Luke's shriek of laughter is so loud you and Asterion have to cover your ears, and the other guests hear it from halfway across the hall. Geez, what's gone into you? Is everything alright?
Oh, yes, sir. Boss, sir. If I felt any better, I'd think it was a setup. Don't you worry your pretty heads. The translation's working all right now. I saw it all with my own two eyes, in fact. Let me tell you how it went. So, Japanese kanji is all just pictures. Little funny pictograms. Luke, come, Luke. Don't start, or I swear I'll gut you like a fish.
Look, all I'm saying is, if it's just teeny tiny drawings, then I bet I can read it myself just fine. Show me that phone of yours, and I'll prove it.
No, you'll only say something insensitive to get to me.
Well, yeah, but I'm also gonna read it, because it's just tiny drawings, and if you're so sure, I'm gonna, fuck it up. So we can make a bet. Let's say if I win, you'll make me your finest American meal. Burgers, fries, pickle pops, the whole shebang. And how about if you win, I'll wash your laundry for a week.
Absolutely not. You probably plan on doing something indecent with my clothes.
Okay then, how about if you win, I'll behave like a good and proper boy for a whole week. No shenanigans, no innuendos. I'll be on my best behavior.
Very well. That's something I can get behind. Now, get your mind out of the gutter. Just go on and lose already so we can get this over with.
Let's see. Show me your phone. Okay, that one's a house. It's even got a little rooftop on top of it. How did I get it right? Did I get it right?
Yes, that one's easy.
Told ya. And this one over here is basically the dancing chicken emoji. That one's Martian soldiers. This one's tax evasion, and the last one a ritual impurity, defilement. Oh man, this is easy. I can read all of it. Man, Japanese is such an amazing language. How do y'all even do all this? Hats off to you, the Emperor.
How? You're cheating. There's no way.
Is that a poem? Let me see. Love is a torment, whenever we hide it. Why not lay it bare, like the moon that appears from behind the mountain ledge? That's real nice. You got more like it.
This is trickery. You, how?
I'm just looking at the pictograms and saying it as I see it, Blue Boy. Man, if I had known it was this easy, I'd have studied Japanese decades ago. So, I got it right.
Somehow.
Well then, you know what that means. Make me burger. Make me burger, bitch. So now I get how it worked. Winning's all nice and all, but dang it, guess I ain't as smart as I thought I was. You can still learn Japanese if you want, you know. Just put in the time and effort for it. Nah, I'm a lazy piece of shit. Yo, same. Don't think I'll have the smarts to do it for long enough. Besides, before I do any of that, I gotta talk with Kota and tell him about the translation thingy. Winning's sweeter than stolen honey, but I ain't a A cheater. It's only fair I tell him what happened. Yeah, go and do that. Meanwhile, Asterion and I have to check up on today's developments. See you later, fellas. Okay. Free raw material. Metal chest in the valley.
Mr. Josh, you won't believe what we found.
So, you've opened the chest already?
Well, the lock was very rusty. It didn't take long to bust open. Let's go somewhere else to discuss this, shall we?
Absolutely. Kembish carries the chest up to the staircase with a wide smile on his face. He stops when you get to reception. Yes, I got there. We got there. Are you tired? You want me to take over for you?
Don't worry, I'm fine. How about you open it up and check it out?
Inside the chest, perfectly preserved, an antique carpet. Kembish rolls it out onto the reception floor.
See the pattern here. This is definitely Mongolian, Mr. Josh.
Well now, isn't that a coincidence?
What was something like that doing in a chest in the valley?
The hotel has hosted guests from all over the world throughout history. I'm sure there's a story behind this. Perhaps we could ask Asterion if he's seen this carpet before. Although, since you found it, and I guess it does... it does belong to your people, would you like to keep it?
Me? Really? I appreciate the gesture, Mr. Josh. This would look really nice inside my family's yurt. However, the pattern, it symbolizes the eternal happiness of people. I can't think of a better place to put this than the entrance of the hotel.
Are you sure?
Absolutely. Plus, I'd get a small reminder of my homeland every time I pass by it on the way to the kitchen to earn money for my family. I couldn't ask for a better motivator.
Invigorated by the discovery, Kembish's artifact stat went up by 1. Okay. Neato. That night, a gentle sleep welcomed both the Minotaur and you, each in your own bed. Duh. There's a 4? You know what? It's a little early. We'll end the part here. Okay? Okay. I'll see you around, everyone.